An amazing new Chinese model just came out, GLM 4.5V, which is able to understand visual content and also do reasoning across visual inputs. It's very good at image reasoning. It understands scenes, complex multi-image analysis, and geography recognition. It's able to understand long video. It's also able to do GUI tasks such as read screen, do icon recognition, and desktop operation assistance. It's also very good for document analysis, research report analysis, and it's also able to do grounding. So let's talk about it and let me show you how you can test it out completely for free. So you can use it to replicate web pages. We're going to try this and see a live example. We are able also to ground. We can ask to identify a table, where to buy it, and suggest similar styles, and also video understanding. This is completely free and this model is very small. 100 billion total parameters and only 12 billion active. This means that it's super cheap to inference, super cheap to use. Compared to other vision models, it's absolutely amazing. It beats all of them on all of these benchmarks, which is insane. The jump over step 3 and Qwen 2.5VL, which is 72 billion without thinking, very big model, dense model, is super important. It's absolutely insane. Also compared to Gemma 3 and Kimi VL, it's also doing a very good job. It's beating them by quite a mile. So that's a very big important step. And the reason is very simple. The reason is that these models are open source, meaning open weights, as a guy has said on my channel. And it's very important because vision is so understood in commercial products. So this significant leap in performance unlocks new capabilities that makes small models a lot smarter. So let's see one of the chats that they have provided. The website is z.ai. We have covered also their base model GLM 4.5 in the past. Absolutely amazing state-of-the-art Chinese model. So here, for example, you give an image, which is this one, and you say find the blue table in the image, what style it is, and it understands which table it talks about, and it gives you a way to buy it through specific links, which is insane. It shows you the exact position in the image. Really love this. It's absolutely amazing, and it gives you a suggestion to what to pair it with. Guys, this is absolutely beautiful. Another thing is replicating this website. So you can give it a screenshot and ask it, please generate a high quality UI interface using CSS and HTML. And boom, it generates CSS and HTML to replicate this website. Actually, if we check it here, it looks quite nice. I would say it looks even better than the actual website here. It's very close also in terms of the capabilities. And also here, it can understand a volleyball game. So there is this, video over here that we see volleyball getting played. I'm not gonna watch it fully, but it gives you an understanding of the key moments and what is happening, which is also pretty amazing. You go to chat.z.ai, select GLM 4.5 visual, and you can set autothink on. And then you can, for example, select website replication. That's what I will try to do. I will do a very simple thing. I will try and replicate this X page. Just taking a screenshot, just vibe coding it. I'm going to also use their prompt here as they have done. Boom. Please generate a high quality UI interface using HTML based on the web page I provided. So let's see, can it actually replicate this page of X? Is it able to do it? Is this real results? Is this actually usable? If it is, it's groundbreaking results from a Chinese model. If I'm not incorrect, this is a Chinese lab. But yeah, that's going to be insane. This is going to be so powerful for anyone that wants to clone websites using an IUI and change up informations. You could literally one thought or do a few thoughts, meaning a few prompts to get the UI you exactly want, and then you can just do changes on the website. That would be insane. Okay, so this is all right. This is actually looking really close to what we provided. Of course, it's not matched one-to-one, but I would actually accept this as a website for X. This indeed looks very, very close, looks very, very good. It has the reply, it has the button here, it has all of these things. You can also see the code that it used. And this is one-shot prompt. Oh my God. Let's give it another try. Really, this was absolutely amazing. And here I just care about coding. I'm not interested in anything else other than coding projects, because this is the practical usage of AI, at least in my opinion, at least in my field and realm on this website, on this channel. I care about coding. So let's try this. Let's try to replicate this image. And maybe I have a good idea of what other thing to do. Maybe we can give it a thumbnail and tell it to give us a prompt about how to create this thumbnail. Maybe let's try a Roblox thumbnail, which is something that I usually use. I really, really like this. So let's say that we want to replicate this thumbnail, right? So it starts to think about the website here. By the way, if you want to learn more about AI and AI tools, I have a very cheap course. It's down below in the description. You can buy it. You can pay only once. You get 25 hours of courses, material, and I'm also updating this every single month with new tutorials and new tools. And by buying this, you learn how to make more money than ever with AI. You learn all of the tools. You learn how and which tools you should use to also save money when using AI. As we know, subscriptions are very costly. And yeah, you can check it out. First link down below in the description. So the model is actually thinking. It does the hard work. It was about time that we see a vision language model that is reasoning. I mean, we see emerging capabilities if we see the benchmarks over here. Like, we see significant jumps across multiple steps. This could actually unlock GUI agents, browser usage to next level. Imagine having a very capable virtual assistant that can run at the same time as you do the tasks. This is a significant jump in performance in terms of vision language models. And I'm sure that this can be scaled up to even more parameters, even more optimized architectures, better data. But already it has started to saturate quite a lot of benchmarks, which is beautiful to see. This is incredible. This is a major release, in all honesty. And the model is actually doing the hard work. So this is the YouTube clone. Not perfect, but for this one-shot prompt, I gotta say it's a very honest, very honest result. You can open it as a website as well to preview it, to change dimensions, but I could really live with it, like one shot. And yeah, I would say it looks good. I don't know about you, but this feels good. This feels very good. As a first prompt, one-shot prompt, this is something that we would rarely see from other models. So I want to try one more thing. I want it to, maybe do image understanding. Give me a high quality prompt to generate this image using an image generator. Let's try this out. Let's really give this a try. I don't expect the image generator to actually be able to generate this image, but what I care most about is actually see what this model can generate for us as a prompt, because this could unlock new capabilities. Let's say that you see a nice poster, you can reverse engineer it and get an exact same prompt that allows you to create an AI generated version for your own use case. So you don't have any copyrights, you don't have any issues with copying ads, with getting banned on Facebook ads and Google ads because you have duplicate ads. So yeah, let's check it out. Let's see. It analyzes the original image. And I cannot see the thinking prompt. I would love if I was able to see it while it's thinking, but let's give it a little time. Let's give it a couple of time, because again, the model is thinking. It's a reasoning model. I have never seen before a reasoning model that has vision. Probably it's an operator from Google, but this is more, agentic. This is vision language model that is able to think. The only one that does this, I think it's Kimi and the previous version of GLM. And step 3, okay, step 3 is also thinking. It has 3 times the parameters and it's worse. So, data is king. In AI, data is king. Training procedures is king. you can really squeeze out performance out of your data and your model if you do data and architectures really, really well. So let's see the result. So split screen comparison, our progression, 2 panels, left panel, blocky avatar with a green, yellow hair. Okay. So, let's give a try to this prompt. I don't expect Recraft, which is the image generator I mostly use, to be able to do this prompt correctly. But, I guess it's worth a try just for the sake of the video. So let's try this. Let's see. How close can it get? Of course, we have an issue with the image generator. This is not the best image generator out there, but I would say it does an honest work. It does an honest work at the end of the day. Not perfect, but it's honest work. So this was the original image. I would say that it missed the right part, but I would say that's fine. So instead of having 3 blocky characters, the image generator was unable to actually generate the character. It generated only 1. But again, I think it's a good result. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. Give it a try. Maybe for your use cases it's better, maybe it's worse. But I would like to let you know that this exists out there and it's state-of-the-art open source. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye.